Well, good afternoon, folks. Thanks for joining me again. It's me, Sinatra Lennon, the Bob Ross of shaving. Once again, getting sunburned in the name of science? No, just getting sunburned because that's what I do. I'm a fair-skinned young man who can't tan. But what we're going to do is, this is a follow-up video to the last one, hopefully you just watched, about the unboxing of the Leaf shaver. I'm going to shave with it today. This is, if you didn't see the last one, this is what the Leaf shaver looks like. And it's all loaded up. It is a hybrid between a cartridge razor and a safety razor, because it looks and acts like a cartridge razor. See, the head kind of pivots, but it uses safety razor blades. Those two little silver things you see shining right there, those are one safety razor blade that I broke in half and inserted. Watch the last video to see how I did it. And may I say, once again, this does remind me of an old typewriter, like from the 1930s. Trying to get it in focus, but it's not wanting to. Anyway, so let's shave with it today. I'm going to try it. And I'm going to shave like I normally would. I'm going to use stuff that I normally use. So the only variable will be this new razor to see how it works. I'm going to shave with my margaritas in the Arctic. Glacial, because I'm all about the menthol this summer. I'm going to use my synthetic satin tip brush. And of course, you know me now. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the Osage rub. You got me. You got me, Osage rub. Your one addiction I'm proud to talk about on camera. All right, I just took a shower. I just did my hair. For what it's worth, I'm gonna spray a little more water on my face. Hot water, hot water. And I'm gonna lather up and we're gonna see how this thing works. All right, let me show you how I do this. So I got that damp, and not very damp, it's not like dripping. And then I just I'm just going to get some soap on the bristles. And I know I've shown this in video and after video, but I'm going to do it again just for your viewing pleasure, hopefully. I don't know. And just get enough on there, and I'm going to face lather like I like to. Now, some people see about how much I put on there. And then I'm going to close the top so that the scent remains. I think that scent will remain longer if I keep the top on it. Because my other one I used, it kind of ran out of scent. It's kept, making great shaving cream. It kept foaming up and lathering up really well, even if the scent had sort of dissipated. So now I'm going to face lather. I just dripped a little bit more water on it. So I use it sort of dry, like a semi-dry brush technique. And there we go, Bob Ross of shaving. I got to keep throwing in these little painting references. And those, what does he call them? Happy little trees. I'm going to use this happy little brush and face lather like I always do. Oh, I love the smell of margaritas in the Arctic. I think I could actually use a little bit more water on my face. Pardon the harsh sort of noir style lighting, but when I shave in the afternoon in the summertime, man, it's just this, I have this huge skylight above me, and it burns my retinas. I hope it doesn't make it unpleasant to watch wherever you're watching and however you're watching. Oh, look at that. That's a good lather. Look at that. Nice and creamy. I'm just going to do this for 10 more minutes and just stroke my face. All right, that's enough. I'm going to wash my hand off. Take it off of my lips. It doesn't taste bad. If you've ever got real good quality shaving soap in your mouth, it doesn't taste nasty like nasty soap. I was gonna use Barbasol, but I'm almost out of it. So, gotta go buy some more. All right, let's use the Leaf razor. It's got a good heft to it. The head feels really heavy, like not too heavy, but a good heavy, if you know what I mean. And let's just see how it goes, because I don't normally shave with cartridge style razors, as you probably know. So let's see how this one feels. Now, you can put 3 little blades in there, which would be 3 halves of a safety razor blade, but I just decided to use 2 this time. So let's see where to begin. Where to begin? Okay, without shaving my sideburns off. And I got to get the angle right. Okay, so right off the bat, first impression is it's not taking all of the shaving cream off. I don't know if you can see, it's like leaving little bits, which my safety razor doesn't do. Maybe I just need to adjust the angle and get it right. Let's see here. All right. Now, it feels like maybe, see, that's the thing about safety razors as well. You got to get the angle just right. Now, some people will say like it's a 30-degree angle, but just use whatever works well for your shaped face and whatever razor you're using. So I don't know whether to drag it flat or sort of at this sort of an angle. So this is an experiment. It feels smooth. It's certainly not pulling. Now some cartridge razors will pull at the whiskers and make it unpleasant, which is also why I prefer shaving with a safety razor, because there's never any of that pulling and tugging and stuff. And they did say it would be hard to get under your nose, so they suggest you do it like this, but I'm going to try it just the way I normally would and see if it works. Yeah, the head is really big, so it is bumping into my nostril there. What do they call the overhang of the nostril? They call it the nose, right? Okay. All right, so yeah, it's only kind of getting the bottom little bit of my lip because the head is very wide, which is something that isn't that great of an idea, I think. Like if a head is too big, like on my fat boy, it's got that real big head that is hard to get up under there. So I got to kind of do this. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. All right. Now it's a smooth metal razor. The razor, I should have said this in the previous video, it's all metal. There's no plastic on it. And I'm going to be quiet a little bit so you can hear the whiskers. I'm sort of adjusting my grip as I go and see what feels right, like with my other, like when I use the Rockwell. Let me show the size difference. So here's the leaf, here's the Rockwell. See how small it is? But that also goes along with cartridge razor handles. Are generally a little bit longer, I think. Okay, but it is a little slippery. It does have some, see these little things along the side to help you grip. It doesn't have a grippy surface like the Rockwell does. Can you see the texture on that one? Or even on any of these other Gillettes, like these vintage ones. See how they have little knurling on it, or whatever you call that, little bumps. So this is a little bit slippery. Now here's always the area that I have to go back over like 100 times, right back here on my jaw. So it doesn't feel like it's getting a lot of whiskers on this first pass. Now it does pivot around my jawline, you see that? I'm just pressing down and it's kind of rotating and pivoting around my jaw. What a little jaw I have, you know. I'm not one of those square-jawed guys. I wish I was, that'd be cool. Can you get jaw implants? I want to get a jaw implant so it's like this big, it's like a cartoon character. Chin and jaw implants are us, that's where I'm going. Probably done somewhere in Mexico. No, I'm not going to, I'm just kidding. All right. Continuing on with the shave. So it doesn't feel like through the razor that it's shaving as much as it could, or as much as any of my safety razors do on the first pass. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a second pass like I always do, and then a touch-up pass like I normally do with my safety razors, because I want to, kind of do how I normally do. It is slippery, so just then it kind of did this little number. It went. So it is, they might need to put a little bit more texture on the handle, because there's no texture on the back and just these little kind of notch marks on the side. You see it there, you can kind of see that. It is a little slippery. Okay, so there's the first pass, and it did not do a very good job. Normally, on pretty much any of my safety razors, it's cut down the whiskers a lot on that first pass. This one does not seem to have cut down very much, just a teeny bit. Maybe it's because I'm only using 2 blades, but with a safety razor, I only use 1 blade. Okay, so let's do a second pass. I'm gonna pour some more water, splash more water on my face. Yeah, when I did that, I could really feel a lot of whiskers left, which are normally not there after the first pass of a safety razor shave. But they want feedback, and that's what we're gonna give them. Honest feedback. Sorry, I'm just being, I'm enjoying the smell of the stuff. Sometimes I just put it on and walk around the house, you know, just walking. My wife doesn't like that, but kids don't like it. I'm just kidding. I don't have to say that, do I? You know I'm kidding, right? Okay, good. Okay, so, second pass. We're going to do what I normally do. Sorry about that. Somebody called on my camera. Somebody called my camera phone. Okay, so we're going to do the side pass now, the second pass. Sideways sort of against the grain, but just across my face like this. Now I'm going to wash it out a little bit more because it seems to be accumulating a lot of the shaving cream. The lather, I guess. Kind of like a cartridge razor would. They generally sort of accumulate the lather within the cartridge as you're shaving. Okay. So now I'm going to do what they recommend in their little thing is under your nose is to go sideways. You know, take it like this. Try to get under my nostrils as best I can. Okay. Now I am using their razor blade in here, so I will try this razor next with one of my feather blades. But I wanted to try out exactly as they sent it to me, and exactly as you might get it if you order one. Now they are a bit pricey. They are $99, and that's very pricey for a lot of people. Now it will last, I would assume, a long time. But that's something you got to think about. Price point. Now my Rockwell was also about that price, but that thing's built like a tank and doesn't have as many moving parts as this one does that could fail or be out of alignment or something. All things to think about when you're going to spend that kind of money. Can you hear the whiskers that are still there? Seems to be quite a bit. Now I'm going to try to change my angle a little bit as I go, just to try to get it to work to its, optimum efficiency, or the way it was meant to be. Try to get the angle right. But when you're going all around your face, it's hard. If you have to think too much, then there might be a problem. Oh boy, that's really not... Sorry to say, Leaf, it's not doing a very good job. It's not doing a very good job at all. There's a lot of whiskers left, man. Listen to this. Especially under here. I mean, it's almost like this still is not as much whisker removal as one pass of one of my safety razors. So I don't know. I don't know if I can recommend this right now in its current form. Leaf, Shave, Adam. I did find out that it was, at least the guys that are doing this, it's kind of like I think it's like a Indiegogo type startup, sort of they're trying to figure it out. So this is some honest opinion here. This is the first time I've tried this, and right now as it stands, I could not recommend it, especially for $99. I cannot recommend this at that price because there's still a lot of whiskers left, and I've done my normal 2 passes. Should we go one more? Should we try one more? I'm going to do it just to, give it the benefit of the doubt. One more pass. And, I'm trying different angles. I haven't overlooked anything. There's no protective guard that I haven't removed. It's all there. It all seems to be in working order, but I'm not sure it's a good design. It's a well-built razor, it feels. But that doesn't mean anything if it doesn't do a good job shaving you. Okay. Let's go up against the grain. I'm going to try different angles as I do it. And maybe I'll wash it off a little bit more, get the soap out of it, the lather out of it. That seems to be the right angle that I've got it at. Still a lot of whiskers there. I mean, I'm going against the grain, and there's still quite a bit of whiskers. So I may abort this final shave. I mean, this final pass with this razor, because I don't think it's working very well. Yeah, it's not working. It's not working, guys. So I'm going to stop. This is the first time I've ever not finished a shave in a video. And I'm sorry to say, guys, at Leaf, that as of now, I cannot recommend this, especially at the price point of $99. It's a beautifully designed razor. It's interesting. It's an interesting idea. But I don't know if this is the way to do it. I don't know what might be the problem. I'm looking at it to make sure everything seems to be in order. So, and I don't think the addition of, a third blade is going to make that much of a difference. So I'm going to stop. This is the first, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first. I'm going to wash my face off, and I'll finish up with one of my safety razors. I won't film it because you've seen that enough. Or maybe I will. It's only been 5 minutes. All right. So I cannot recommend the Leaf razor. The Leaf Shave razor, as it's called. I'm just going to put a little bit more on my cheeks where I just shaved. See how well this margaritas in the Arctic keeps going? Well, just, I didn't put that much soap on it. All right. Now, I'm afraid that I've dragged that razor across my face so much that I might get a little bit of razor burn. I'm starting to feel it a little bit. And that's not good either. So I'm going to finish up with the Rockwell, which I know will take care of business. Can you hear that? Listen. So it's still... Oh wait, it hasn't only been 5 minutes. The thing got cut off and it started again, so... Oh man, that's... Okay. Yeah, it's already smooth. That one sideways pass with the Rockwell, and it's smooth. Unlike 3 passes, it's not completely, there's still a teeny bit, but it took 3 passes and it still didn't knock it down the way it should have. So folks, that's it. I'm going to end right there. I'm not going to film anymore because you've seen me shave, and I'll have more coming up because I have some more products to review. But as of now, I cannot recommend the Leaf Shave razor. So until they come out with maybe a different version or try something else, stick to your safety razors or your proven, time-honored and very expensive multi-blade cartridge razors. Okay, so keep watching the channel. I got some things to review. The Clubman Virgin Island, or is it Clubman? Clubman Bay Rum Aftershave. And this, which someone recommended in one of the last videos, and I immediately purchased when they said it smells like almonds and cherries. My God, those two are my favorite scents. It's like Dr. Pepper and cherry. So it's Crema de Barba. Cella. Is it Cella? Italian speakers, please help me out. I don't know if it's Cella or Cella. Anyway, this is almond shaving soap that also smells, and I did take a secret smell. I haven't shaved with it yet, but I did take a secret smell. It does smell like cherries and almonds. I want to eat it. Okay, thanks for joining me. I'm not going to finish shaving on video, but I will, I promise, show a full one on the next one, and probably with one of these 2 products that I just showed you. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.